A very good morning to all. Yesterday we have started with code tracing and we have discussed Cartesian equations. Today we are going to discuss polar equations. So here polar means in terms of r and theta. During Cartesian we have seen there are two coordinates x and y. There is two-dimensional plane. Here also there is two-dimensional plane. The only difference is that the coordinates are r and theta instead of x and y. So here code tracing, we know that it is a logical procedure to guess the shape of the curve without plotting many combinations of x and y points polar. An equation in terms of r and theta which may involve some constants also. Defining polar coordinates. See here, suppose there is point P with x coordinate and y coordinate. So r is the distance from origin to that point, and another reference, the angle between the positive direction of x axis and the radius vector OP or r, theta. These are the two coordinates. The line segment connecting the origin to the point P measures the distance from origin to point P and has length r, and the angle between the positive x-axis and the line segment has measure theta. Now in polar, origin is also called as a pole. OX, positive direction of the axis, is called as initial line, and OP is called as radius vector. Further, r is going to be the radial coordinate and theta is called the angular coordinate. So here there are some properties. Yesterday during the Cartesian we have seen that there are 10 properties and we have to remember every time while solving problems on Cartesian. Now here there are some properties in relation to polar equations also, and now the question will be whether is it difficult, but if you concentrate, keep alert during the entire session, then you will realize that polar equations are easier than Cartesian. Tomorrow we are going to learn parametric, and tomorrow we will understand that parametric are even simpler than the polar equations. So property one is, on replacing theta by minus theta, if the equation remains unchanged, the curve is symmetric about initial line or horizontal axis. It will not be appropriate to call x-axis because in polar there is no x and y. That's why we are calling horizontal axis. So this is the criteria for being symmetry about the horizontal axis. Now for the vertical axis, on replacing theta by pi minus theta, if the equation remains unchanged, if we are getting the same equation, then the curve is symmetric about the vertical axis, that is theta is equal to pi by 2 line. There is one more criteria for symmetry about the vertical axis. Any one of these should be satisfied, that is enough. If one is satisfied, we are not going to go for the another to check. So property number 3 is that here I think Shinde Rutujala काहीतरी प्रॉब्लेम दिसतो. ऋतुजा, Do you want to speak something? Yes, you can unmute and speak. No, I
No,
think.
sir.
Okay. So nice. So the property number 3 is on replacing r by minus r and theta by minus theta, if the equation remains unchanged, the curve is symmetric about the vertical axis. Property 4, on replacing r by minus r, if the equation remains unchanged, the curve is symmetric about pole. Pole means origin. Means it is symmetric about origin, means it is symmetric in first and third quadrant, or it is symmetric in opposite quadrants. Less properties are here. Different values of theta for which r becomes 0. Give tangents at the origin. And we have to form a table consisting of some appropriate and convenient values of theta. Corresponding to that, we must have r, and we may take help of phi on some occasions if needed. What phi is? Phi is the angle between the radius vector and the tangent to the curve at that point, and tan of phi. Tan phi is equal to r upon dr by d theta. So this is a little in connection with the orthogonal trajectories we have seen. So we can treat this as a slope also. Okay. So let us solve some of the problems. This is the first problem. I think if she, okay, let us try to see what are the properties which are satisfied here. Now property 1. We have to remember all the properties, then only we will be comfortable while solving the problems. Property 1 was on replacing theta by minus theta, if equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about the initial line. Now see here, the new equation becomes r equal to a times 1 plus sine of minus theta, and sine of minus theta is minus sine of theta. New equation will be r is equal to a times 1 minus sine theta, which is not same as the given equation. So property 1 is not satisfied. Okay. Now property 2 is, if on replacing theta by pi minus theta, if equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about the vertical axis. Now see, sine of pi minus theta is again sine of theta. So property 2 is satisfied, and we can say that S here. We can say on replacing theta by pi minus theta, the equation remains unchanged. So the curve is symmetric about the vertical axis. Okay. Then let us try to find out, guess some values of theta as per our convenience, and then we will be finding corresponding values of r. Now we are going to make use of the fact that the curve is symmetric about vertical axis. So here I am going to draw a rough sketch simultaneously. So any update will be taken care of immediately. So please bear with me. My drawing is absolutely very ordinary. So what is to be done? The curve is symmetric about vertical axis. So what is going to happen? We are going to pick some values of theta which are either to the right or to the left. So it will be convenient if we are taking to the values of theta at the right hand side. So I'm going to pick theta equal to minus pi by 2. So the first value is theta is minus pi by 2. Then after that minus 60 or minus 30. So we know that there is sine, and sine of 30 is equal to 1 by 2. Sine of 60 is, I think, root 3 by 2. So I think it is better to deal with theta is equal to 30 degrees. So that is pi by 6 with negative sign, minus pi by 6. Then next value will be 0. Then the next will be plus pi by 6, and after that finally pi by 2. What are the corresponding values of r? Now see, theta equal to minus pi by 2, r equal to a times 1 plus sine minus pi by 2, that is equal to 0. Then sine of minus 30 is minus half, so it will be a by 2. Then sine 0 is 0, r is equal to a. Sine pi by 6 is half, so this will be 3a by 2. And finally pi by 2, so that will be equal to twice a. I would like to immediately plot the points here. So now see friends, this is polar origin, and from that theta equal to minus pi by 2, minus 90 degree, and here r is equal to 0. This is the thing. Okay, so the first point is theta minus pi by 2 and r equal to 0. Here r is equal to 0 and theta equal to minus pi by 2. Then next is theta equal to minus 30. So it is approximately, this is the line, theta equal to minus pi by 6, and r is equal to a by 2. So suppose this distance is a by 2, and this will be r is equal to a by 2 and theta equal to minus pi by 6. Okay, this is another point. Then after that theta equal to 0 and r equal to a. So theta equal to 0, we know that this is theta equal to 0 and r equal to a. This is very much logical. So r is a and theta equal to 0. This is the point. Do not confuse with x and y coordinate. After that, theta equal to pi by 6. Theta equal to pi by 6. Suppose this is theta equal to pi by 6 and r is equal to 3a by 2. So somewhere here 3a by 2 and pi by 6. Finally, theta equal to pi by 2 and r equal to 2a. Theta equal to pi by 2 and r equal to 2a. So it will be somewhere here. So this is the point 2a and comma pi by 2. As such, so we have to join the points, but there will be now some problem. Now what is the nature of the tangent, what is at that particular point? So we may be confusion on some occasions. For that, what should be done? So here one more thing is to be done is that I have mentioned one property, that different values of theta for which r becomes 0 give tangents at the origin. Okay, so here r equal to 0. This will happen when sine of theta is equal to minus 1. That is, I think theta must be equal to minus pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2, no? Is tangent at the origin, or pole. Okay, so here this is the point 0 comma minus pi by 2, and the angle between the radius vector, what is radius vector? Theta equal to minus pi by 2. This is the radius vector, and the tangent is 90 degree, means theta equal to minus pi by 2 line itself is the tangent, and it will be, the curve will be like this. So I think I will show by uh, another color. So it will be tangent. Tangent will be like this. It will be like this. Then it will be, this is one point, a pi 2 minus pi by 6, and coming here, here, like that, like that. Okay. And then one more point here, here, 3 a by 2 and pi by 6, like that. And it will be meeting at the next, it is going to meet. But what is going to be the nature at this point? That is the problem. And for that, what we have to do? Let us find value of phi. So here, tan phi. Tan phi is equal to r upon dr by d theta. So r is equal to a times 1 plus sin theta, and dr by d theta is a times cos of theta. A cancels. So it is not necessary to find tan of phi for every combination. Just we will be finding for the last combination theta equal to pi by 2. So in that case, tan phi will be equal to 1 plus sin pi by 2. That is 1 plus 1 2, and denominator cos of pi by 2. 2 upon 0 is infinity. So this is infinity. Tan phi is equal to infinity. That means we can understand that phi is equal to pi by 2. Okay. So the meaning of this is that the angle between the radius vector and radius vector konta hai, r equal to 2a. So the angle between the radius vector, sorry, theta is equal to pi is the radius vector, and the tangent is 90 degrees. So we can understand this is the theta equal to pi by 2 is the radius vector, and the tangent at the point at this curve is 90 degrees. So this line, whatever I have drawn just now, this line must be the tangent to the curve at this point, and thus the curve must be like this. So it must be touching in this fashion, not some another way around. So it must touch like this. So we have completed this. And one more thing I would like to say here also, if you find tan of phi in case of theta equal to minus pi by 2 and r equal to 0, that will be coming as 0. So tan phi equal to 0 means phi is also equal to 0. That means that the angle between the radius vector theta equal to minus pi by 2. So theta equal to minus pi by 2 and tangent at the pole origin is 0 degree Celsius. Means theta equal to minus pi by 2 itself is the tangent at the origin. Okay. So this is half of the part. We have written one condition, that one property, that the core is symmetric about the vertical axis. So here we can guess that the remaining half is going to be the mirror image of the uh, so accordingly we have to draw here and approximately the same distance, like this, like this. So it will be like this. So this is going to be the rough nature of the curve, and this is called as cardioid. This is cardioid. Okay, it is looking like the shape of heart, so it is cardioid. So this is the nature. Okay, this was problem number 1. Then again we are going to have one more problem, and after that we are going to again see some special type of curves. So here, after this, another problem. Trace the curve r is equal to 8 times 1 plus 2 cos theta. Property 1 is that on replacing theta by minus theta, if equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about the initial line. S cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Equation remains same. Property 1 is satisfied. So the curve is symmetric about the initial line. Okay. Property number 2, on replacing theta by pi minus theta, if equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about the vertical axis. Now cos of 180 minus theta will be minus cos theta. So we are not getting the same equation. Property 3 is replace r by minus r, theta by minus theta, and equation remains unchanged. Then also we can say that the curve is symmetric about vertical axis. So in that case, new equation will be minus r will be there, but cos of minus theta will be cos of theta. So we are getting something different. So 2 and 3 properties are not satisfied. Property 4 is on replacing r by minus r, if equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about pole. Here also we'll be getting another equation. So property 4 is also not satisfied. So here we'll be having a table, and after that here I am driving some rough sketch. The things are again, see, we have seen that the core is symmetric about initial line, means horizontal axis. So now let us try to consider only some values of theta which are above the horizontal axis. So let us start with first value of theta is equal to 0. So our first choice will be theta equal to 0. After that, whether 30° or 60°, there is cos, and we know cos of 60 is equal to half. That is convenient. So 60 means pi by 3. After that, 90° means pi by 2, and then 120° means 2 pi by 3, and after that, what will be the next? Here, one and okay, we will have pi. We will have pi. These are the 5 values we are taking care of. Let us find corresponding values of r. Theta equal to 0, r equal to a times 1 plus 2, that is 3a. R will be equal to 3a. Theta equal to 60°, cos 60 is half, and that will be equal to 2 into a. Then theta 90°, cos 90 is 0, that will be a. Cos 120 is equal to cos of 90 plus 30, and that is equal to minus sine 30 minus half, and that will be how much? 0. And after that, cos pi is minus 1, and that will be equal to minus. So madam, am I correct? Hello madam. Yurikar sir. So whenever I am wrong, I may be wrong, so you have to just make me aware about the things. So these are the points. We'll try to plot those points. So here, the first was theta equal to 0, r equal to 3a. Theta equal to 0, r is equal to 3. So 3a comma 0. This is one point. The next point is theta pi by 3 means 60°, and r is equal to 2a. 2a and pi by 3. Then theta is equal to pi by 2, r equal to a. R equal to a. So a pi by 2. Then theta equal to 120°, r is equal to 0. So this is the point, r is equal to 0 and 2 pi by 3. And finally, theta is equal to pi. Now we have to be very much careful. See, theta equal to pi and r equal to minus a. And you will be confused. Say carefully, theta is equal to pi. This is the line theta equal to pi. Okay. And if there would have been plus a, then it would have been in the same direction. Remember, I am telling repeatedly, if it is in the same if it is plus a, then it would have been in the same direction. But here corresponding to theta equal to pi, r is equal to minus a. So we have to move in opposite direction, and this will be the point, and this point is r equal to minus a, and theta is equal to pi. So you must be wondering with this, but this is very simple. So here, see, r is equal to minus a and theta is equal to pi. This is the point. So what is x? X is equal to r cos theta. That is, r is minus a into cos of pi, and cos pi is minus 1. This is x is equal to a, and y is equal to r into sin theta, and that is r is equal to minus a into sine of pi, and that is equal to 0. If we think for a while that this is x and y axis, then we know x is equal to plus a and y is equal to 0. So you must have agreed now x equal to a, y equal to 0 is absolutely exactly same as r is equal to minus a and theta is equal to pi. So these are the different points we have plotted. Now what is going to be the nature? That is the another interesting part. And for the same, here I think that I should make your facility to unmute the people at any time, so that but some people are very much careless, and these people are just unmuting unnecessary, so we have to just avoid that thing. The next thing, tan phi is equal to r upon dr by d theta. So this is equal to r is equal to a times 1 plus 2 cos theta. Am I correct? Okay. Divided by dr by d theta. So that is a times minus 2 sin theta. So this is 1 plus 2 cos theta upon minus 2 sin theta. Okay. Now, whenever we are doubtful, for those only we are going to take care of, and after all, we are going to see when r becomes 0. R is equal to 0. You have to tell me. That is 1 plus 2 sin theta equal to 0. That is cos theta must be equal to minus 1 by 2. I hope that I am correct. Can you tell me what is value of theta for which cos theta is minus half? I do not know. Cos of what is minus 1 by 2?
120 degree.
120 degree.
Okay,
Pi by 3.
120. Okay, 2 pi by 3. Okay. So thank you. I really did not remember this. Is tangent at the pole. Is tangent at the pole. So even if you find corresponding to, see, theta equal to 2 pi by 3 and r equal to 0, tan phi is going to be 0. तुम्ही करून पहा याच्यामध्ये बघा, theta equal to 2 pi by 3 equation tan phi मध्ये tan phi will be 0. So this is very much clear. Then the next thing here, theta equal to 0, r equal to 2 3a. In that, let us put tan phi equal to 1 plus 2 times cos of 0, means it will be 3 upon minus 2 sin 0, 3 up, so it will be infinity, plus or minus, it really doesn't matter as such. So you can see theta equal to 0 and r equal to 3a, tan phi ala infinity hai. See, theta equal to 0, this is the point 3a comma 0, and tan phi is infinity, means phi is equal to pi by 2. That means the angle between the radius vector is theta equal to 0, and the tangent to the curve at this point must be 90 degrees. So this line, whatever I am drawing now, this must be the tangent to the curve at this point, and thus the curve must be like this. The curve will be like this. So try to understand this. The curve will be like this, and it will be going like this, like this, like this, like this. It will be coming here. Then after that, what is the nature? Because it will be like this, or it will come from this, or from this, or from this. So many confusion is there, so much confusion is there, and for that, let us go back to this. So we see here that theta equal to 2 pi by 3 is tangent at the origin. So theta equal to 2 pi by 3, this is the line, theta equal to 2 pi by 3 is tangent at the origin. That means the shape, it must be like this, it must be coming here like this, like this, like this. So you understood, and this will be going further, and again how it is going to touch at the point x equal r equal to minus a and theta equal to pi. That is our next question. So for that combination also, let us try to find out value of phi here. So here tan of phi will be equal to 1 plus 2 cos of phi upon minus 2 sine of pi. So we can understand this will be equal to plus or minus infinity. So this is infinity. That means at this point theta pi r minus a. So here this point theta pi r minus a, this is the point, and at this point phi is equal to 90 degree. Means the angle between the radius vector theta equal to pi, it is going towards left hand side. So the angle between this line and the tangent at that point is going to be 90 degrees. So I am drawing this line must be the tangent, and thus it must be like this, it must be like this. Okay, so this is half of the part, and we have written that the curve is symmetric about the initial line. So the same pattern is going to be repeated at the other end, and here I am making use of some another, and accordingly here we'll be having the pattern here, same distance, and it will be going like this, like this, like this, then here. So this is going to be the nature of the curve. So in this way we have solved this problem also. Now see, this is actual nature. This was second problem. So we have seen two problems on polar form. Okay, but many more is yet to come. After that
सर
we
ते
are
आपण
going to
फायनी कसं सॉल्व्ह करतो सर tan फायनी ते ग्राफ कसं तयार करतो ते एकदा एक्सप्लेन करा ना सर.
please, what is your name?
सर
Yes.
सुयश
Roll number
1359.
What is your problem?
सर ते
Yes,
आपण
please.
ग्राफ कसं तयार केलं सर फायच्या व्हॅल्यूनी इन्फिनिटी.
See here, theta equal to pi. तेच विचारतो का तू? कोणता पॉइंट, कुठल्या पॉइंटला
सर ते
आपण
आपण
tan
ग्राफ
phi theta equal to 0 साठी काढलं, 2 pi by 3 साठी काढलं, पाय साठी काढलं. पा तुला कोणतं पाहिजे मला कळलं नाही.
सर आपण तो ग्राफ कसा तयार केला तो सांगा फक्त.
Graph. Okay, so first we have to go through the properties one after the another. Whatever properties are satisfied, those are to be noted as different points. आता this curve is symmetric about the horizontal axis. हे पॉइंट कळाला आपल्याला. मग त्याच्यामुळे काय करायचं? So what is to be done, that as it is symmetric about the horizontal axis, so we'll be just drawing half of the portion, whether upper side or lower side. So we have first considered the upper portion, and for that we have taken different values of theta above that line. So theta equal to 0 is most convenient, theta equal to 0, then theta in this equation there is cos. So we know cos cos 30 is I think root 3 by 2, whereas cos 60 is equal to half. So 60 is more convenient, so that is the next point, pi by 3. After that 90 degree, then 120 degree and pi. These are the different pi values taken. We can find corresponding values of r and phi. Phi काय असतो? Phi is the angle between the radius vector and tangent to the curve at the particular point, and where formula for tan of phi. Tan phi is equal to r upon dr by d theta हा formula असतो. So we have found that also. See,
Sir.
for these different values, yes, please.
Sir, how to take values of theta in that table?
येस येस, तेच आता मी सांगितलं तुम्हाला. बघा इथं कॉज, पहिली गोष्ट म्हणजे काय होती, द कर्व इज सिमेट्रिक अबाउट इनिशियल लाईन आहे ना. आता इनिशियल लाईन म्हटल्यानंतर आपण काय करायचं, सिमेट्रिक अबाउट हॉरिझॉन्टल ऍक्सिस आहे. मग ते वरच्या व्हॅल्यू कन्सिडर करायच्या किंवा खालच्या व्हॅल्यू कन्सिडर करायच्या. आता वरच्या केल्या मी, मग पहिली गोष्ट म्हणजे थिटा इक्वल टू 0 घेतली, मग नंतर 30 घ्यायचं का 60 कुठलं तरी एक घ्यायचं. देर इज कॉस. आता कॉस 30 काय असतं, कॉस 30 म्हणजे साइन 60 म्हणजे √3/2 असतं ना. मग त्याच्याऐवजी कॉस 60 जर घेतलं आपण, कॉस 60 घेतलं, कॉस 60 हाफ असतं, मग ते बरं पडतं. म्हणजे थिटा इक्वल टू आपण घेतलं π/3, त्याच्या आधी घेतलं होतं थिटा इक्वल टू 0, नंतर कॉस 90 ला काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही, सो थिटा इक्वल टू π/2, त्याच्यानंतर 120 डिग्री, याला थोडस सिमेट्रिक असं घ्यायचं, 120, थिटा इक्वल टू 2π/3 घेतलं, ठीक आहे. आणि त्याच्यानंतर थिटा इक्वल टू पाय, अशा वेगवेगळ्या 5 व्हॅल्यूज घेतल्या आपण, ठीक आहे. इन प्रिव्हियस प्रॉब्लेम व्हॉट वॉज हॅपन, देर वॉज वन स्टेटमेंट, द कर्व इज सिमेट्रिक अबाउट द व्हर्टिकल ऍक्सिस. सो we had taken in that some appropriate values at the right hand side. मग राईट साइडच्या घेतल्या होत्या, मग आपण -90 डिग्री घेतलं, नंतर तिथं साइन होता ना, साइन म्हणजे साइन 30 इज बेटर दॅन साइन 60. सो नेक्स्ट अँगल वॉज -30 डिग्री, देन 0 +30 डिग्री आणि +90 डिग्री. दिस इज ऍज पर आवर कन्व्हिनियन्स. अशा पद्धतीने घ्यायचं असतं. आणि हा जो पॉइंट आहे ग्राफ tan phi चे एक्सप्रेशन काढायचं. आणि whenever you are doubt, for those points only you have to identify, calculate tan of phi, and from that you will be getting phi as the angle between the radius vector and the tangent to the curve at that particular point. आता बघा, r is equal to 3a, कधी tan theta equal to 0 असताना r equal to 3a. बघा, थिटा इक्वल टू 0 म्हणजे ही लाईन झाली, थिटा इक्वल टू 0 आणि r इक्वल टू 3a हा पॉइंट झाला. हा पॉइंट आहेच, पण तो कर्व कसा जाणार, मग तो कसा असणार आहे, तो टँजंट कसा असणार आहे. सो इट वॉज tan phi वॉज इन्फिनिटी, मीन्स फाय किती, 90 डिग्री. त्याचा अर्थ काय, द अँगल बिटवीन द रेडियस वेक्टर, थिटा इक्वल टू 0 ही लाईन आणि तो टँजंट यांच्यामध्ये 90 डिग्री असणार आहे ना. मग त्याच्यामुळे ही उभी लाईन, हे उभी लाईन म्हणजेच टँजंट आला. And that's why this phi is coming as π/2, tan phi is equal to infinity. That's why. आणि त्याच्यामुळे हा कर्व असा आपण अशा पद्धतीने आपण हा कर्व काढला, ठीक आहे. So next here it is not necessary to find value of phi in case of r equal to 2a and π/3. We can draw it by our guessing. Then here also r equal to a and theta equal to π/2, there is absolutely no necessity, but here there is confusion when theta equal to 2π/3. So we have found in that case, and tan phi is equal to 0, tan phi 0 means phi is also 0. What does this mean? The angle between the radius vector, radius vector काय आहे, theta equal to 2π/3, theta equal to 2π/3 हा रेडियस वेक्टर, आणि टँजंट यांचा अँगल 0 आहे, म्हणजेच काय, theta equal to 2π/3 itself is tangent to the curve at that point. So it is like this. So we can move further, and here again there was confusion in the last point when theta is equal to pi and r equal to -a, and in that also we have found, and that came as tan phi is equal to infinity. That means phi equal to 90 degree. That means that the angle between the radius vector कोणता आहे, theta equal to pi, इकडे ओरिजिन पासून लेफ्ट साइडला चालला, बट यू कॅन एक्सटेंड टू द राइट हँड पोर्शन ऑल्सो. सो द अँगल बिटवीन थिटा इक्वल टू पाय and the tangent at that point is 90 degree. That means that this line, this must be the tangent, so that this angle will be phi will be equal to 90 degree. And once we have drawn half of this, then we can guess the remaining part will be the mirror image of the previous one. So this is the logic behind this. So this was about ordinary things. Now I am going to discuss. So I could not get sufficient time to look after the different things, but now I will have to write those things here. So I am
नहीं
going to discuss
मार
now.
पड़ेगी
So this is the problem.
नहीं है ये क्रीम
So I can understand how sincere the people are. Now I am going to concentrate on special polar curves, and those are also called as Rose curves. These are really special, and you will love this. And very much interesting properties are there in relation to this. If we have equation of the form r to the power n is equal to a to the power n into cos of m theta, or r to the power n is equal to a to the power n sin of m theta, where m and n are natural numbers. M n natural numbers. Then these are called as Rose equations. Okay. Further, there are some special properties about this, and I am going to discuss those additionals. So already we have studied I think around 6 properties in relation to ordinary polar equations, and those are applicable to this. Obviously, those are also applicable, and in addition to those previous, some more properties are going to be studied, needed for this special polar curves. So let us write some additional properties for this. Let us always go logically. Property 1. So can anybody guess what is going to be value of cos of any angle? Cos of any angle. What is cos of any angle? It always lies between -1 to +1. Similarly, sine of any angle lies between -1 to +1. So here we are seeing r to the power n equal to a to the power n cos of m theta. So maximum value of cos of m theta will be equal to 1. So r to the power n is equal to a to the power n. That means maximum value of r will be equal to 1. So this is the thing, that r will be always, maximum value of r will be +1. Minimum can be maximum value of cos will be 1. That's why r to the power n equal to a to the power n, and the maximum value of r will be a. So the curve always lies. Same is true for cosine also, and the special polar or Rose curves always lie within a circle with center at origin and radius a. No part of this is going to be outside. So that is the first thing. Okay. After that, what is to be done? Divide each quadrant into m equal parts. M equal parts. Here, consider different values of theta as, consider different values of theta as theta equal to pi by 2 upon m. Yes, each quadrant means pi by 2 is to be divided into m equal parts, and I here can be 0, 1, 2 like that. So like this. So these are the different values to be considered. This is the first thing, and then after that what we have to do. Again, you have to study the properties properly and accordingly draw loops between pole and the radius vectors appropriately taking care of the tangents. Okay, and remark, there is one remark, and that remark is for r is equal to a cos m theta or r is equal to a sin m theta, there will be m loops within the circle if m is odd and 2 into m loops if m is even. So this is going to happen, and with this I am going to discuss some problems. So already we have discussed two problems, and this problem is r is equal to a times cos of 2 theta. These are all standard problems, very much interesting. So let us see. I am going to note down all the properties, and whatever the properties are satisfied, accordingly I will be noting those points. Briefly, property 1, on replacing theta by minus theta, if equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about horizontal axis. Yes, cos of 2 times minus theta will be cos of 2 theta. So property 1 is satisfied. The curve is symmetric about initial line or horizontal axis, about initial line. And then property 2, replace theta by pi minus theta. So r will be equal to a times cos of 2 times pi minus theta. So this will be a times cos of 2 pi minus 2 theta. This is a times cos of minus 2 theta, and we know this is a times cos of 2 theta. So what has happened? On replacing theta by pi minus theta, again we are getting the same equation. So property 2 is also satisfied, and we can say that the curve is symmetric about vertical axis also. The curve is symmetric about vertical axis. Initial, so I will mention here, both properties are satisfied, and the vertical axis. Okay. Then r is r to the power n equal to a to the power n into cos of m theta. N is equal to 1 and m equal to 2. So we have to divide each quadrant into two equal parts. Different values of theta will be equal to, now each quadrant means pi by 2, and that is to be divided into m means two equal parts multiplied by I. So here I is equal to 0, comma 1, like that. Okay. So putting I equal to 0, we are getting theta equal to 0. Then I think how many values will be there? Yes, there will be. There are 4 quadrants. Each quadrant is to be divided into uh, two parts. So there will be 8 different values. So just I could not do up to the things, but here theta equal to 0, then 1 pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 6 pi by 4, and 7 pi by 4. After that, 8 pi by 4 is nothing but 2 pi, that is equal to 0. Again, we are going through the same cycle, and quickly let us find. So these are very interesting. So just you have to concentrate here. Put the these were values of. So what I am going to do? I'm just saying here theta. This will be theta, and I am saying that this is r. Okay, theta and r. Now see, theta equal to 0, r will be equal to a. Theta equal to pi by 4, so r will be a times cos of pi by 2, that will be 0. Then theta equal to pi by 2, r will be equal to a times cos of pi, that is minus a. Then theta equal to 3 pi by 4, r is equal to a times cos of 3 pi by 2. Cos 3 pi by 2, 0. And after that, after you have written four values of r, just copy and paste. This is copy paste a0 minus a0. This is really interesting. And every time, whenever r is equal to plus a or minus a, blindly write tan phi will be equal to infinity. Tan phi is equal to infinity. That means phi will be equal to that is phi will be equal to pi by 2. So you can just try for any one of this, and you will know that this is absolutely correct. Okay. Then what are the additional properties that those are going to be satisfied? So what is to be done? See, first thing here, horizontal axis, vertical axis. Then we have to draw a circle with center at origin and radius as a. So the entire curve will be here within this circle, and the different radii vectors as theta equal to 0, then theta equal to pi by 4, theta equal to 2 pi by 4, then this will be 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 6 pi by 4, this is 7 pi by 4, as such. Once we have drawn, then theta equal to 0, r equal to a. Theta equal to 0, this is theta equal to 0, and r is equal to a. This is the point a comma 0. After that, r equal to minus a corresponds to theta equal to pi by 2. Theta equal to pi by 2, and r is equal to r equal to minus a. Remember, we have to be very much careful here. Here we have to be very much careful. See, theta equal to pi by 2 and r equal to minus a. So we have to move in opposite direction, and this will be the point. Minus a and pi by 2. After that, theta equal to pi, r equal to a. Theta equal to pi. This is the line theta equal to pi, and r is equal to a. R is equal to a. So this is the point. A and pi. And finally, theta equal to 3 pi by 2, r equal to minus a. Theta equal to 3 pi by 2. Where is that? 3 by pi by 2, and r is equal to, this is theta equal to 3 pi by 2. This is the radius vector, and r is equal to minus a in opposite direction. So minus a and 3 pi by 2. After that, we have to draw loops from origin. Why? Again, see here the equation is r is equal to a times cos of 2 theta, that is r will be 0 when cos of 2 theta is equal to 0, that is 2 theta. Cos of what is 0? I think cos of pi by 2 is 0. After that 3 pi by 2 is 0, 5 pi by 2 is 0, 7 pi by 2 is 0. Okay, that is theta equal to pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4 are tangents at the origin. So this is one point we have noticed here. That's why theta equal to pi by 4. So you can understand this is theta equal to pi by 4 is tangent at origin. So the curve will be something like this, and it will be coming at the point theta equal to 0 and r equal to a. And what is phi in this case? Phi is equal to pi by 2. That means the angle between the radius vector theta equal to 0 and the tangent is 90 degrees. So we must have this, and thus the curve must be like this. It must be like this. And we know that theta equal to 7 pi by 4 is another tangent at origin. So it will be like this, like this, like this, and it will be coming here. So this one loop has been drawn. After that, see, theta equal to 2 pi by 4, r equal to minus a, means theta equal to pi by 2. So theta equal to pi by 2 and r equal to minus a in opposite direction. Again, here theta equal to pi by 4, this theta is equal to 5 pi by 4 is going to be tangent at origin. So it will be like this, and phi is 90 degrees. So it will be like this. It will be coming like this, like this, like this. Okay. After that, theta equal to pi and r equal to a. Theta equal to pi and r equal to a in the same direction, with again this theta equal to 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 will be tangent at origin like this, and here phi is 90 degrees. So it will be like this, like this, like this. Theta equal to 5 pi by 4 is another tangent. So this is the third loop, and after that, finally, theta equal to 6 pi by 4 means 3 pi by 2. Theta equal to 3 pi by 2, r equal to minus a. So we have to draw a loop in opposite direction. Theta equal to pi by 4 is tangent. Similarly, theta equal to 3 pi by 4 is another tangent, and phi equal to 90 degrees. So this is going to be the rose curve. So you can understand that this is we have seen that the core is symmetric about initial line and vertical axis also. So if we are folding along the horizontal axis, both the parts, the lower part is going to coincide with the upper part, and if we are folding along the vertical axis, then right part is going to coincide with the left part. And this is the final structure. You can see this is the nature. This is the nature of the curve. Okay. So this was we have to discuss some new problems, and that will be the end of this polar. We are going to finish polar today, and then only stem. See, this is very, very important. This is very, very important, not only for understanding of this topic, but for scoring good marks in your coming university examination. And if you are good in code tracing, then you are going to be better in the final unit, that is multiple integration, which is consist of double, triple integration and applications. Okay. So after this, I think problem number 4. And before that, let me tell you that this is the graph r equal to 8 times cos of 2 theta. We have mentioned here n is equal to 1 and m equal to 2. I had mentioned you that there will be m loops if m is even, and there will be 2 times m loops. There will be 4 loops if m is odd. Yes, m is equal to 2 is even, so there are 4 loops within the circle. Okay, so this is going to happen for coming 3 problems also. And the next problem is going to be problem number 4. This is going to be r is equal to a times sine of 2 theta. I will be writing here problem number 4, r is equal to a times sine of 2 theta. Again, quickly the properties. Property 1, replace theta by minus theta. We are getting different equations, so we'll not say anything about that. Then property number 2 is also there. You can verify, but I think that instead of property 2, property 3 is going to be better. What is property 3? replace r by minus r and theta by minus theta. New equation will be minus r equal to a times sine of 2 times minus theta, minus minus cancels, we are getting the same equation. Property 3 is satisfied, so we say that curve is symmetric about vertical axis, about vertical axis. Okay. Then what to do? Again, m equal to 2, we have to divide each quadrant into 2 equal parts, so there will be 8 different values of theta. Early in the morning I was in a hurry, so every quadrant is to be divided into 2 equal parts. These are the different values. So theta equal to 0, 1 pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 6 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4. These are going to be the 8 values. And quickly let us write down corresponding values of theta. So theta equal to 0. Again, I have the same problem. Theta equal to 0, r is equal to 0, theta equal to pi by 4, r will be equal to a times sine pi by 2, that is a. Then theta is equal to pi by 2, r is equal to a sine pi 0, then it will be minus a. Just copy paste for these 4 values, 0, a, 0, minus a. And here just write infinity, tan phi is infinity, so that phi will be is equal to pi by 2. We have done this much, and again in the next, let us have the rough sketch. Center at origin and radius is equal to a. This is the rough sketch. I am going to have these different lines also. So theta equal to 0, theta equal to pi by 4, theta equal to 2 pi by 4, like that. 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, theta equal to 6 pi by 4, theta equal to 7 pi by 4. Okay. After that, now theta equal to 0 and r equal to a. Theta equal to 0, this is the line, and r equal to a, this is the point a comma 0. Theta equal to 3 pi by 4, r equal to minus a. So theta equal to 3 pi by 4 and r equal to minus a. So in opposite direction. So this will be, I think, पहिलं काय होतं, theta equal to pi by 4 and r equal to a. So theta equal to pi by 4 and r equal to a. So please, inconvenience is regretted. So I was wrong. So this is not the case here also. Okay. This is very simple and logical. You will really enjoy it. Okay. So the first was theta is equal to pi by 4, r equal to a. We have drawn. After that, the second is theta equal to 3 pi by 4, r equal to minus a. 3 pi by 4, r equal to minus a. After that, theta equal to 5 pi by 4, r equal to a. 5 pi by 4 and r equal to a. And finally, theta 7 pi by 4, r equal to minus a. So in opposite direction. This is minus a and 7 pi by 4. Okay. Now we have to discuss about the tangents at origin. For that, r will be 0 when sine of 2 theta is 0, and this is 2 theta. We know sine 0 is 0, sine pi is 0, sine 2 pi is 0, sine 3 pi is 0, and so on. That means theta equal to 0, pi by 2, 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, are tangents at the origin. Okay, so we have to take care of all these things, and now see, theta equal to pi by 4, r equal to a. So we are going to draw a loop. Theta equal to pi by 4, r equal to a, and at this point the phi is equal to 90 degree, means the angle between the radius vector theta equal to pi by 4 and tangent is 90 degrees, so this line must be the tangent. So it has to be like this, it must be like this. And we know that theta equal to 0 and theta equal to pi by 2 are tangents at the origin. Theta equal to 0 and pi by 2 are tangents at the origin. So this is one loop like this. After that, theta equal to 3 pi by 4 r equal to minus a. Theta equal to 3 pi by 4 r equal to minus a. So this is the point, and again the radius vector is theta equal to 3 pi by 4, and so this phi is 90 degrees, so this must be the tangent, and the curve must have like this. Again we have mentioned theta equal to 0 and theta equal to 3 pi by 2 are tangents at origin. So this is tangent at origin, this is theta equal to 0 is another tangent at origin, and this is going to be the nature. Yes. After that, theta equal to 5 pi by 4 r equal to a. Theta equal to 5 pi by 4 and r equal to a. So in the same direction, again phi is equal to 90 degree, so it will be like this. And we know that theta equal to pi is tangent at origin, and theta equal to 3 pi by 2 is also another tangent at origin. After that, finally theta equal to 7 pi by 4 r equal to minus a. Theta equal to 7 pi by 4 r equal to minus a in opposite direction. Again phi is equal to 90 degrees, so this must be the tangent, and the curve will be like this here. And further we know that theta equal to pi by 2 is tangent at origin, so it is coming like this. Similarly, theta equal to pi is also another tangent at origin, and this is going to be the curve. So we see that we had written the curve is symmetric about vertical axis. So we, after folding vertically, both the right and left side are going to coincide with each other, and this is the case. The curve is r is equal to a times sine of 2 theta. Here m is equal to 2. It is an even number, so there are 2 into 2, 4 loops are there. You can see there are 4 loops. Okay, so there are 3 more problems, and we are going to stop after 10 to 12 minutes. I do not remember. I think this is problem number 6. The next is r is equal to a times cos of 3 theta. Again m equal to 3, so each quadrant is to be divided into m equal to 3 parts, so as such there will be 12 values. So I have to take care of some additional values here. Further, I think these are 8. One, two, three, 4. So some more values are to be added. Now property 1 is replace theta by minus theta if equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric about initial line. Yes, it is satisfied. Curve is symmetric about initial line. Curve is symmetric about initial line. Let us see whether second property is satisfied or not. सेकंड प्रॉपर्टी काय आहे, रिप्लेस थीटा बाय पाय मायनस थीटा. काय होणार आहे, r is equal to a times cos of 3 pi minus 3 theta nr. So this is r is equal to a times cos of pi minus 3 theta. So I think cos of pi minus 3 theta is minus cos 3 theta. Huh? So minus a cos 3 theta. We are getting something different. So we are not going to say anything about this and just move further here. So divide each quadrant into two equal parts, and hence theta will be taking values here. Theta equal to pi by 2 is to be divided into 6 equal parts into I. I have 0, 1, 2, something like that. Huh? So here 0 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 6 pi by 6, then I think 7 pi by 6, 8 pi by 6, it is difficult. So I'm just revising. I must have few more at already I have here 8. I am compensating with 2 here and 2 at the other end. So that will be better. So theta 0 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 6 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6, 8 pi by 6, 9 pi by 6, 10 pi by 6, 11 pi by 6. And 12 pi by 6 is nothing but 0, that's all. And here r equal to a times cos of 3 times theta. So this will be a, then 0, then when theta equal to pi by 3, r will be equal to minus a, then this will be 0. So a0 minus a0, a0 minus a0, a0 minus a and 0 as such. So again here, let us draw quickly. There is a circle. Oh, so it should be something like circle. Okay, I think this is better. And now each quadrant is to be divided into 3 equal parts like this. Okay, so these are different values. This is pi by 6 to pi 6 as such. This will be 6 pi by 6, 9 pi by 6. This will be 3 pi by 6. Okay, theta equal to 0, r equal to a. Theta equal to 0, r equal to a. This is the point, a0. Then theta equal to 2 pi by 6, r equal to minus a. So theta equal to 2 pi by 6, r equal to minus a. So in opposite direction, minus a, 2 pi by 6 as such. Why to draw quickly? Theta equal to 4 pi by 6, r equal to a. 4 pi by 6, r equal to a 4 pi by 6. Theta equal to 6 pi by 6, r equal to minus in opposite direction. So r equal to minus a, and this is 6 pi by 6 like this. Theta equal to 8 pi by 6. Theta equal to 6, 7, 8 pi by 6, and r is equal to plus a. So here I think theta equal to 8 pi by 6, r is equal to a. This is the point. As such, we are going to draw the loops. Let us consider first theta equal to 0, r is equal to a. Theta equal to 0, r equal to a. This is going to be tangent, and here simultaneously we have not yet talked about the tangents at origin. R is equal to a times cos of 3 theta. So r equal to 0 means cos 3 theta equal to 0. That is possible when 3 theta equal to pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, 11 pi by 2. Therefore, theta equal to pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, and so on are tangents at origin, are tangents at the pole, at pole. So accordingly, see here, theta equal to 0 and r equal to a. Theta equal to 0 and r equal to a. Theta equal to pi by 6 is tangent at origin, so it will be like this. It will be like this. Theta equal to this is another. What will be that? 11 pi by 6 is another tangent at origin. So this is the first loop. So you have to be very much careful here. After that, the next is theta equal to 2 pi by 6, r equal to minus a. So theta equal to 2 pi by 6, r equal to minus a in the opposite direction. There is a loop, and that loop is going to be like this. And we know that theta equal to 9 pi by 6 is tangent at origin, and similarly theta equal to 7 pi by 6 is another tangent at origin. So this is the second loop. After that, we go for theta equal to 4 pi by 6, r equal to a. Theta equal to 4 pi by 6, r equal to a. Theta equal to 3 pi by 6 is tangent at origin. Theta equal to 5 pi by 6 is another tangent at origin. Now next thing is interesting. After this, see, theta equal to 6 pi by 6 and r equal to minus a. Theta equal to 6 pi by 6, r equal to minus a in opposite direction. It has been already drawn. Okay. And after that, theta equal to 8 pi by 6, r equal to a. That is already drawn. And the last also, theta equal to 10 pi by 6, r equal to minus a. That is also already drawn. So this much is the graph of, this is r is equal to a times cos of 3 theta. We have mentioned that the core is symmetric about the initial length. So if you are folding the lower part, this lower part is going to exactly coincide with this upper part, and here m equal to 3 is an odd number, so there will be exactly m is 3 number of loops within the circle of radius change. So this is the case, and after that we are going to have one more problem, and I think this is problem number 6, and that is r is equal to a times sine of 3 theta. And here property 1 is not satisfied. What is property 1? Replace theta by minus theta, equation remains unchanged. That is not satisfied. So here property number 3, replace r by minus r, theta by minus theta, equation remains unchanged. Core is symmetric about vertical axis, So after that we have to divide each quadrant into 3 equal parts. So like this, I is equal to 0, 1, 2. So as we have done in the previous case, again here we are going to have 12 different values of theta quickly, and see, theta 0, 1 pi by 6, 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 6 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6, 8 pi by 6, 9 pi by 6, 10 pi by 6, 11 pi by 6. Okay, and corresponding values of r. You can understand sine 0, 0. Then theta equal to pi by 6, r will be equal to a times sine of pi by 2, that will be a. Then 0 minus a, so you have to just copy 0a, 0 minus a, 0a, 0 minus a. After that, what is to be taken care of? R equal to 0, that is sine 3 theta is equal to 0, that is, we know that 3 theta must be 0 or pi or 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, and like that. So these are the different possible 5 pi until 5 pi. And therefore, theta equal to 0, pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 3 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3, 5 pi by 3, and so on are tangents at the pole or origin at pole. And accordingly, we are going to quickly draw the sketch here also. We have to divide each quadrant into 3 equal parts, so at angle of 30. So just try to understand as such. And now theta equal to pi by 6 r equal to a. So theta equal to pi by 6 r equal to a. This is going to be the nature, and we know that theta equal to 0 is tangent at origin, and theta equal to another, but I told pi by 3. Theta equal to pi by 3 is another tangent at origin. So this is the first slope. Okay. After that, theta equal to 3 pi by 6 r equal to minus. So 3 pi by 6 r equal to minus a in opposite direction. It will be like this. Like this. Third is theta equal to 5 pi by 6 r equal to m. So where will it be? 5 pi by 6 r equal to plus a, like this. This is going to be the loop. Then theta equal to 7 pi by 6 r equal to minus a. 7 pi by 6 in opposite direction. So it will be like this already, that is existing. Theta equal to 9 pi by 6 r equal to plus a. So 9 pi by 6 r equal to plus a here. Theta equal to 11 pi by 6 r equal to minus a. 11 pi by 6 r equal to minus a in opposite direction. So thus we have plotted the graph of this r equal to a sine 3 theta. We have mentioned that the curve is symmetric about vertical axis. If you are folding vertically, so you can see that their right hand side part is exactly coincide with the left hand side part. Okay, and here m equal to 3 is an odd number, so there are going to be 3 loops within the circle, and this is the structure. I will just erase this so that you can see clearly. So this is the structure. Okay, after this I am going to consider last problem, and the last problem is again very much important. I think 5 plus 2 7. This must be problem number 7, and that is r square equal to a square into cos of 2 theta. And you will be really wondering, we have seen this yesterday also, so we'll try to correlate with this also. The property one. Replace theta by minus theta. If equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric. Let me see, there are some charts. So please do not write your roll number. That has been already taken care of. So I will ask. I will say something about the attendance after few minutes. Property one is replace theta by minus theta, and equation remains unchanged. The curve is symmetric about vertical axis. So curve is symmetric. Curve is symmetric about initial line, na? Initial line. Curve is symmetric about initial line. Property number 2 is replace theta by pi minus theta. So r square will be equal to a square cos of 2 pi minus 2 theta, and that will be a square cos of minus 2 theta, that is a square cos of 2 theta. Again we are going to get the same equation. That means property number 2, which is replace theta by pi minus theta. If equation remains unchanged, the curve is symmetric about vertical axis, so it is symmetric about vertical axis also. So I will write the curve is symmetric about both the axes, about both the axis. Okay, so meanwhile I am drawing a circle. Okay, this is circle. Then we must have table also. R theta r and here tan phi. About this, there will be 12 values. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And each quadrant is to be divided into 2 equal parts. So pi by 4 into I is equal to 0, 1, 2, something like that. So 0, 1 pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 6 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4, 8 pi by 4, 9 pi by 4, 10 pi by 4, 11 pi by 4. After that 12 pi by 4 means 2 pi means 0, that is already covered. So now it is again very much interesting. R square equal to a square into cos of 2 0, that is r square equal to a square, that means r is equal to plus a or minus a. And here tan phi will be infinity, that means phi will be is equal to pi by 2. Okay, so even if you mention phi here, it will be better, it will be pi by 2, like this, pi by 2. Okay, then theta equal to pi by 4. So r square will be a square times cos of pi by 2, and that r square equal to 0 means r is equal to plus 0 or minus 0. Next is theta equal to pi by 2, then r square will be a square times pi of cos of pi, that is r square equal to minus a square, r square equal to minus a square, so there will be imaginary values of r. After that, if we put theta equal to 3 pi by 4, cos of 3 pi by 2 is 0, r square is 0, r is plus 0 or minus 0. Again this procedure is going to be repeated, plus or minus a. I think only 8 values are needed. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this was absolutely unnecessary. This was absolutely unnecessary. Only 8 values of theta are needed. Okay. So after this, this will be 0, then imaginary and 0. This is going to happen. Then here pi by 2, pi by 2. After that, r square will be equal to 0 when cos 2 theta is equal to 0, that is 2 theta. 2 theta must be equal to pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 4, then 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2 as such. So theta equal to pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, and 7 pi by 4, and so on. are tangents at the pole or origin at the pole. And let us see carefully. Theta equal to 0, r equal to a, and r equal to minus a. So theta, I am going to draw these lines also. Theta equal to 0, this is the line theta equal to 0 and r is equal to a. This is the point. We know phi equal to 90 degrees, so this is tangent. Theta equal to 0, r equal to a, so the curve must be like this. And here tangent at origin, theta equal to pi by 4 is tangent at origin, that's why. Again theta equal to 7 pi by 4 is another tangent at origin, so like this. Okay, again for theta equal to 0 there is r equal to minus a also. So we know that this is theta equal to 0 and r equal to minus a, so this is in opposite direction, r equal to minus a and theta equal to 0. This is the point, and we have to draw a loop from origin to this point, and again the pattern will be like this here, and here 3 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4 are tangents at origin here. Okay, after that next is theta equal to pi, r equal to plus a minus a. Theta equal to pi, so this is the line theta equal to pi and r equal to plus a. In the same direction it has been already one loop, and one more, theta equal to pi, r equal to minus a, in opposite direction there is already loop. So that's all. So this is the nature of this curve, and this is nothing but what we are able to see here. This is curve of r square is equal to a square into cos of 2 theta. If you remember, we had solved one problem. If you remember, the last problem was x square plus y square to the power 2 is equal to a square times x square minus y square. This was Cartesian. In this, definitely we can convert every Cartesian problem into polar, and then we can make use of polar properties and vice versa also. And for converting Cartesian equation into polar, we have to make substitution. X is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. Let us see what happens. So x square plus y square will be equal to r square. R square to the power 2 is equal to a square times x square means r square cos square theta minus y square means r square sin square theta. So r to the power 4 is equal to a square, r square is outside, cos square theta minus sin square theta, and that is divided by r square. So r square will be equal to a square cos square theta minus sin square theta is equal to cos of 2 theta. So actually whatever problem was solved yesterday, this is exactly the same. So we must also get the same presentation here. So here if you have any doubt you can ask, because it is very close to 11. So I could not have all the PPTs properly. Still we could make it. Today we have finished. If anybody wants to speak, can unmute and say. Is any doubt?
Sir, please view previous slide.
Okay. This one or this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my handwriting is not up to the mark as usual, but I hope that you must have understood most of the things, and if you study properly, again I will try to make videos also. so that you can watch the videos and you can do better, because this is very interesting, sensitive, important, and scoring topic. If you are good in code tracing, then you will be better in multiple integrals also. So I hope that this has been really better. May not be the best. Yesterday we have seen with Cartesian equation. Today we have seen polar, and tomorrow at 2:30 we are going to cover parametric equations. Okay. If and that will be the almost end of unit number 4, because after that only part remaining will be rectification, of course. So that is a part of only 1 hour rectification, of course. So within Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we have covered most of unit number 4. So if still if somebody wants to ask question, then please can ask. Otherwise we'll have a stop. Yes, I think there is no any question.